arms just, okay, look. It's like a little transformer. Those are the sunglasses. That's the sunglasses. Is that not crazy good? Okay, sorry. Dan's like, we've moved on. Come on, Robin, get it together. Hold on. Okay. See? Very good. Now if I roll my eyes, Dan, no one can see. Not that I'd ever do that. Not that I'd ever do that. All right, let's move into DG2. She is the queen of denim, the queen of jeans. We have sold millions here at HSN, and I'm really digging the bandana print. I love this. I think it's fashionable. I think it has a little bit of edge. It's unexpected. It is not run-of-the-mill. This is that boutique style jean that looks like a designer made only, like a handful of them, and this is that specialty print. It is a skinny jean, but you'll see it on Kenya in a moment, and you're gonna see that it's a cropped straight leg. So it's a cropped straight leg. It has a slight bit of stretch, but think of that traditional bandana that we will wear. She's taken that bandana print and translated it to a pair of jeans. You've got one color. You've got them in 3 different lengths, in the average, which is 24. You've got them in the petite, which is 22, and then you've got them in the tall, which is 26 inches. Now we've got sizes 2 through 24, 2 through 24, 2 through 16, and then 16 through 24, average, petite, and tall. Now these have 76% cotton, 23% poly, and 1% spandex. Machine wash, hang dry, easy care. The original price was $89. And we're at $34.95. Plus you have 4 flexible payments of $8.74. Customer pick, 30 reviews on hsn.com. This is, to me, reminds me, I'd put these on, they look cute with wedges. I would rock these with a pair of sneakers. I think sneakers would be super cute. We've got some great Steve Madden sneakers. We've got Vince Camuto. We've got Sam Edelman. We've got Bourne. We've got, I mean, so many fantastic brands are available on hsn.com for sneakers. There's a whole actually category. Just put fashion keyword on hsn.com, fashion sneakers, and they will pop up. I actually got the cutest little pair of floral sneakers from Bourne that are on clearance now. Check them out on hsn.com. But that would be cute with this, so sorry, I digress. But anyway, these, with all of that being said, how you're gonna style it, if you wanna do a pump with it, of course you can dress it up, but these to me just feel like that little bit of boho vibe, but at the same time, you can, like festivals, farmer's market. I also think like with fall right around us, and a lot of us are going to be going to the farmer's market, a lot of us are gonna be going to the fall festivals. Like you could do a cute little shooty, because sometimes, like even though it's fall, the temperature is still slightly warm in the day, especially when the sun is out. So you could do a really great cashmere top or a great little button-up denim top, like a button-up denim top, and then take like one of those faux fur, or not faux fur, but suede vest and put that over it and do a fall look. So I really feel like you're gonna be able to transition with these and really just have a fun sense of style. But with the inseam, as we've talked about, average, petite, and tall, they are a cropped length with a straight leg. You've got a 5-pocket style here. Let me show from the back here on my little hanger, because they have embroidery on the pockets. But it's a subtle embroidery. This is a light denim wash. It's almost like a vintage wash, but you'll see that the embroidery is not like placow, look at my derriere. It's just, I know that was probably not very like, ladylike, but it's just, it's sassy enough, but subdued enough where it's not over the top. It's just a nice little extra added detail that just really adds to the look of the style. So 2 pockets on the back, you have a nice little chevron style, so it's very flattering. Diane Gilman always does a higher rise in the back, so you will notice that you're not gonna bend over, and this is the perfect way to show you. Do you see here, higher rise in the back, a little bit lower in the front, but still, this covers the tummy. She does not do that little girlfriend jean that when you go for like a little teeny bopper. Nothing wrong with that jean. I'm not a teeny bopper. Most of us are not teeny boppers, and we want proper coverage, but we still wanna look fashionable, and we still wanna be trend right. So this is a way that you can get the proper coverage. And when we talk about the rise, because a lot of us are asking, the Missy's front rise is 10 7/8 of an inch.